All right. We're streaming. We're live. Yeah. Cool.
Now time to get naked.
Only in character.
Twinsies.
So, yeah. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah. Right. We're gonna
Wobba Fett.
Wobba Fett.
Oh.
All right. Cool. So, you guys have had a lot happen to you in just like the last day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you went down in a cavern. You picked up a skeleton. You fought off a chimera thing. So and then you almost you potentially died when you entered the apartment, and there were some traps. They got disarmed. Seems like maybe Mist left them there.
Somebody definitely did.
Yeah.
Somebody who knew we lived there.
Right. So,
or that we may return.
One of the first things that you're going to do is sort of rest up. Stay the night, collect your health.
Yes.
No, don't let anybody rest. Yeah. Onward.
Yeah.
No.
I don't need sleep.
So he's a skeleton.
Well, you're an undead.
Yeah. So while you guys are sort of, as the night draws to a close and you're getting ready to sort of sleep, do y'all have any conversations with each other? Do you find out any more about each other, or do you have any discussions about Mist?
Yeah, we probably should.
Skelly wants to know how the fuck you killed a dragon. What is going on?
Yeah, Patashar would like to know that too.
Okay, yes. All right, so there will be much more information when we get back to the guild hall. But let me finish, because the guild hall is actually part of the reason that we killed the dragon.
You guys have a guild hall?
I'm lost even more now.
Okay, well that's
no
what it is. Yes. Okay. So we actually, basically, one of our friends was going to let us use land to build a guild hall, but the current building there is kind of a crappy building. So there was going to be building plans for a new guild hall, but for a new guild hall, we needed gold. So we went to a quest board to see what we could do. We first decided to try to rescue a cat for silver. That didn't turn out so well. I mean, the cat's okay, but the silver was silver we would have originally gotten. Well, the cat's at least not trapped in an apartment, with a crazy old man. One of the things was basically saying that there was a dragon terrorizing the town.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we did not ask questions.
And well, that's great.
Did it say it was terrorizing the town, or did it just say, hey, go kill a dragon and bring back the head and the eggs?
From what I understand, you told us that it was, that there was a dragon that we had to kill, and maybe it was another party member that said terrorizing the town, but someone said something about, that the dragon was a problem. It was up on the board. There was going to be a reward. So we went to the cave.
Who all went to do this?
Did anybody else here in this party go, or is it like...
Yeah, who all went to go do
this? Agnar, who unfortunately has passed since.
So one of your members is already dead or has died?
Yes.
Oh, great job. That's what happens when you try to kill a dragon. It may kill you. So
one down.
Yes.
Who else was there?
The professor, unfortunately.
This mysterious professor I have not met.
Oh, he disappeared when we were going down there, actually. So he actually may be in a cave. He actually should probably... I mean, he may be in that chimera type whatever thing that popped out of the ground.
What's he a professor of?
Yeah, I'm just
I don't know.
A professor
awfully suspicious.
Magical community college, from what I understand.
All right, so I just need to reiterate here. No one here but Melody has killed a dragon. Is there anything
that's correct. Melody is the dragon killer.
That you did that we should know about going forward? Because that's pretty intense now. What else have you done?
There are books.
Books?
What kind of books?
When we get back to the guild hall, there are books about the adventures that I've had with other parties, and there are other parties that are in the books that I was not a part of either. So it's basically kind of the history of the surrounding land and different tales of things.
What it sounds like is books of all the bad things you guys have done.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting the sense of here. What the Grave? Where did you get me into?
I didn't do it.
Man.
I should have left you lost in the woods.
All right. So there's a guild hall with things in it that we obviously need to
Guild
read.
hall, but yeah, it's our meeting place.
Is it?
And you kill dragons.
So, like, is the guild hall not built? Is it?
That is why we need the gold, is to build something.
How much gold do you have?
Yeah,
So-
let me ask you
yeah.
a question. How much gold did you get for killing a dragon?
It's a good question. Are we rich?
No, not.
Well, wait a minute.
Not
Wait
rich
a minute.
enough.
You didn't kill a dragon for like 50 silver, did you? Because
Oh no, there was gold involved.
So again, are we rich?
Where is
Yeah.
that gold?
yeah, where's all of the gold?
Yeah.
Does Mist have that gold?
I believe so.
I believe so too.
Why? The
Wait,
person who disappeared?
Wait,
Yes.
Was Mist the founder, or what? What's going on with this guy?
Yeah, seriously, who is this guy? I only saw.
I haven't
you come out
even
of
met the
woods.
dude.
Okay, I fought with him once and he was all right, but he's gone now.
Yeah. He
Oh,
peaced
cool.
out.
So we had money. Now we have no money.
I
And
We
I told
we have
Joe,
some
hey,
money.
so God of the World has a question. Mist disappeared, and did anyone really take any time to even try and look for him too much, other than
I did.
I
Remember, I
didn't
rolled
know
to find the track.
he
yeah? But
I
you-
wandered off in the
you're like,
woods
well,
to find
there are
him
no
and
tracks.
got
Oh
lost.
well.
I'm now
I wandered
rooting in
into
a
the
corner.
woods to try to find him, and clearly that did not help in the least because I got lost not far and got very lost in a very short amount of time.
Oh, that's when I found you.
So
Yeah.
Melody,
Yeah,
let me ask you a
remember when he
question
found
as sort of just an outside observer of the game. One of your party members was killed, and the other two party members are now lost, which means you're all alone in the world right now, right?
I'm
Kind
not
of.
alone. I have Fang.
You're kind of helpless, and maybe
It's true.
you
This
just,
guy has a badass ferret. I
maybe
mean,
you just need like people to help show you the good way. I don't know.
Yes.
I just
I'll show you the
your
good way.
your entire party has left you. That's what I'm hearing, except
you're
us.
Such a bad person. Okay, look. How far away is the guild hall? Because I feel like I need to know what the heck. I may not
I
be able
want
to
to see
read,
what this guild
but-
hall is.
Yeah, exactly.
You say guild hall, but I have a picture of like a
a-
stool in the middle of a field.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, where-
You're probably closer than you think. It's a shack.
Oh my god. And
It's
how
a what?
It's a shack with land.
It's a
Man,
shack.
It's a shack.
So y'all are all poor.
So here's a question for Melody. Maybe
Ooh.
someone could ask, or maybe Melody just feels free to offer. Why were you building a guild hall? What was your purpose?
That's true. Yeah, I guess we should ask why.
Well, the guild hall was supposed to be a place for the adventurers to bond, and build a community. We were actually going to build a village around the guild hall.
So was the guild hall's purpose to help the world, or why did you want to build
Destroy
a
it faster?
Can we free things that are caged?
You know what? We can. But unfortunately, the animals that you came for, someone, and this was actually not our party, burned down the pet store.
I think you made
Wait a
safe-
minute. I clearly remember.
Or not burned down, but...
So you freed the
Wait a
animals,
minute.
but someone burned it down?
No. I recall when I met you guys, you and the professor told me you turned into giant birds because the gnomes were pissed off at you and you ate all their livestock.
But that wasn't
Only-
the pet store.
Only two. They only had two livestock.
Only okay.
That
I
wasn't
got
the pet
attacked
store.
for 2 livestock. Oh, geez.
Wait, are there pets in this pet store in cages? Because I gotta go free them. This is bullshit.
Unfortunately,
Everything was
we don't know-
slaughtered.
We don't know who did it, but everything was slaughtered in the pet store.
Oh well,
That's not good. I have someone to kill.
Yeah, we can track them down, but we really need to kind of get everything set up and figure out what we're doing.
I would think a good place to look for Mist, who has the money and maybe needs a talking to or something. Maybe
Yes.
he's at the guild hall. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
We probably
to
should
go
go
to
to the
yes.
guild hall.
Yeah.
Now,
Let's go to the shack with the stool.
Right.
Go to the shack with the books.
Yeah. So that's something you're going to do in the morning. So as y'all sort of like talk through the night and finally fall asleep, we sort of fade. But you're awoken the next.
Wait a minute. What we not supposed to leave? We weren't supposed to leave town, right? We were suggesting not to leave town.
That's what
Well,
Lieutenant
none of
Carlson
these.
said.
It doesn't matter. I can leave town because I don't care.
Okay. So,
All the
anyways,
bad people are gone anyway. No.
you're awoken pretty early in the morning. There's sort of a loud knock at the door.
Oh.
Hello.
Skelly. Somebody put Skelly up. Skelly can't just be
I'll
a
hide
skeleton.
in the
Just walk around.
Skelly, just stand still next to a broom. Look like you're
That
holding
doesn't
it.
Got
work. That doesn't. Okay,
No.
yeah. Just stand
Yeah,
still.
it's like a
next to
hat rack, man. They won't know.
Kind of stand
It's a
behind the door.
skeleton. It's a skeleton.
So you guys are
It's a
clamoring
skeleton.
around,
Professor's
and
house,
you
he's
guys are clamoring
crazy.
around and saying stuff, and the person outside is just like hearing all of this.
Hi.
So-
How you
No,
doing?
you haven't opened the door. Do you open the door?
I'm gonna yell at
Can
the
I
door.
kick the door open and hit? Nah, okay. Nah, I don't want to do that.
It's-
That'll be
no,
a terrible idea.
let's not
Hadashar
do-
doesn't give a
let's
fuck.
not do
He
that
opens
just
the door.
yet. Okay,
Yeah, whatever.
All
Go ahead.
Sure.
Who's opening the door?
Hadashar opens the door.
Okay, cool. So you open the door, and you see this sort of ragged-looking military person.
Ragged.
Yeah, he's a little ragged. Gray, you notice him. You've met him before, and Piper.
Oh, is that the guy I threatened?
That's Lieutenant Carlson.
Oh, hey, buddy, you came back and seen us. How you doing?
Yeah. So he sort of looks at you, and
You'll never take me alive.
then he looks past you. He sees Maria, and he says, "Maria, Fluffy said I could find you here. Can I have a word?"
That's it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. And he sort of beckons you
What?
to come out into the hallway.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go out in the hallway with
Yeah.
him.
So when you walk out in the hallway, he goes to shut the door, but it hits and then opens up a little bit, so it's slightly cracked. So all of you will sort of like hear this conversation that's going on.
Okay.
So Lieutenant Carlson says, "Look, Maria, you know we've worked together in the past. You know, I've done things for you, and you've done things for me, and
Saucy.
I could really use your help right now. See, we've got some problems. I don't know why, but all hell is broken loose. You know, in just overnight, there's been reports of kobolds in the forest. I mean, for God's sakes, no one's even seen kobolds for over 100 years in this town.
It's but
No, I don't want to hear it.
And then the other problem that we have is, and don't let this get out, but there was a murder in one of the townhomes. There was a family murdered. It looks like they were attacked by a wild animal. We don't even know what it is. It's very strange. And then the other problem that we have, and what I need your help with, is last night our guard shack was attacked. This shadowy figure came out of nowhere and killed 2 of my men, and he stole some items of great importance to us.
maybe you should get some better men.
Some of the items I don't necessarily care about, but there's one we were meant to present to the royal castle, and we need it back post haste. It's an egg. It's kind of large, watermelon sized. It's got sort of these red scaly markings on the outside. Don't worry about what kind of egg it is.
Right.
But we really need it recovered. Feel free to drop by the guard shack if you want to do some investigation. It's just, you know, is this something you think you can help me with? I know you have experience tracking and finding things.
I might be able to, but you need to help me with something too. I'm gonna use my connections trait.
Okay.
So I gotta do roll plus charisma.
Okay.
No.
You don't.
Cool.
He says, we can discuss terms later. Right now, it's of most urgency that you do this for me, and I certainly wouldn't want, you know, your mother impacted in any way, you know, by your non-compliance.
She has a mom.
Yeah.
And a chocolate
I
cat
just
mom.
open the door. It's a cat.
I'm
So,
Skelly.
Your mom's a cat. That's awesome.
We will introduce you to Fluffy later.
Fang Chitter's in agreement.
He says, I appreciate your haste in dealing with this matter. And then he sort of starts
All right then.
walking away.
Whoa. Gray opens the door and looks him in the eye and says, I heard what you said about that egg.
He looks back at you and he says, that's none of your concern, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. Remember what I said before.
And then he turns and starts walking away.
Now,
Got
Gray,
my eyes on you.
I don't want to jump at any conclusions, but I mean, How many eggs did you take from the dragon?
They took 3.
Well, we saw one.
Don't remind me. It still hurts deep, deep into my heart.
Poor egg.
Now, later, obviously, we have to deal with the guild hall first, but what we could do is we could present the broken shell pieces if there's a way we can get back down there.
You think we're going back down there after what came out of there? Skelly came out of there. I ain't going back down there. There may be 3 more Skellys down there.
I would not recommend going back.
Yeah,
down
I'm
to the
kind of
big
with
cave.
fuck the Black Flame Dragon. That was crazy.
Question. So you guys, you're gonna head out of the apartment and head a direction. What's your first point of business? Lots of things you can do. Obviously, the inn still exists.
Maria.
The
I
blacksmith
believe-
exists. The guard shack's over. Kind of over in that direction. So, and then the ruins are obviously, kind of that way-ish. So
Yeah.
Okay. Before we head out, Maria, do you think that your mother would like to set up an inn on the land near the guild hall?
She might, and I need to go talk to her anyways.
Okay, well, bring that up because we need business there. It would keep her close to you, and it would be a good start to the village. And I don't know about finance-wise, but we might want to look into getting some sort of transport system back and forth to the guild hall, considering it's a 3-day journey without.
2-day.
2-day, sorry.
Yeah.
Liar!
We walked slow. We had the professor
Melody acting
before.
sus.
Super.
All I know is I heard something about an egg, and
Panisha heard something about an egg too. He wants to go help an animal.
Yeah, we need to.
yeah, Melanie,
Don't forget that I'm a ranger and Fang is a great tracker.
So,
we need to go to the guild hall, but something got stolen.
Do you want to go to
Sounds
the
like-
guard shack to see if you can't ascertain any clues?
Yeah, Maria.
Fang
I'm
and I
gonna
would
go talk to
definitely
my
like to
mother
do that.
first.
Oh, you're going to talk to your mother first?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, do you want
Okay,
do you want to peel off and go talk to your mother and then meet up with them?
Yeah.
Oh, Gray will happily go kick the guard shack door down. Somebody's telling some stuff. I need to find out. Oh, see,
Looks like-
Skelly's good.
Looks like we're all going to the guard shack except for Maria.
Okay.
Yeah, you meet us there, Maria.
All right. So let's go mosey on over to the guard shack then.
Even
Oh,
though
no.
Wait,
sounds
Skelly,
like
are you coming with me?
Oh, has anybody put anything on
I'm going with
Skelly?
Gray.
Or are we just walking around with
No,
a
I got the
skeleton
armor on.
right now?
I got the
Skele-
armor on.
But do you still have scale face right now?
I mean, maybe it's part of the
No,
armor.
He's got he's got the wood mask, even though it's kind of janky, and he's also got a rug kilt. So
That's true.
I think you're good.
Does anybody got like a normal cloak to put on him?
He's got a cloak over top, but he needed.
Over
This
top?
is my
Nice.
traditional battle attire. Okay, don't make fun of it.
I'm not saying
Right?
there's anything wrong with you,
Okay,
Skelly.
he's
I'm
got- he's
just
got a cloak
saying
here,
that
and he's
there
got the
may be
rug
some.
and-
Can we just go to the guard shack?
Yeah,
You know
let's
So
what?
far,
You know
nobody's
what?
give a shit about a walking skeleton.
You know
No
what?
one
That's
cares
fine.
so far.
That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
even he was here. He saw a skeleton. Obviously, it didn't matter.
I mean,
He saw a skeleton
a number of
getting
people in
dressed.
town know the professor. Y'all could probably just be like, the professor did it.
It is the
That's
professor.
true.
I was about to say it is the professor.
You know what? I'm gonna chalk that up to. Also, remember, you still got black goo in your stomach. Anyway, gonna throw that out there. So let's just fine. Let's just go to the guard shack.
Yeah.
With a skeleton walking through town.
The skeleton's dressed, so
Okay.
So you make your way to the guard shack, and something that you notice that's new is you see this sort of ghostly-looking tree.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that was there.
Yeah, that's new.
Was the blood there before
It
too?
was not.
Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah.
What? What?
okay. I need to zoom out clearly.
How come everywhere we go?
There's blood and fire.
scary.
Now
Look,
there's
look.
a creepy ass tree.
Okay, all right,
Here
Skelly. What we're
and
going to talk
blood.
about? What we're going to talk about is obviously since I have been the moment that I met them, the moment that half of them not here, there was a fight. They did some bad stuff. Obviously, they killed a dragon for not enough money. Apparently, because I don't see for not enough money. Apparently, didn't ask any questions.
Skelly's
They
sad.
do a bunch of bad things.
Man,
All
where
right.
are we going?
We're
So
going to
you,
the guard check.
Oh.
Going to guard shack.
You walk over to the guard shack. Obviously, there's a trail of blood coming out of it. There's some blood on the door. Do you do anything before you enter?
Well, first of all,
realities.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, well, anyone can discern realities. It's on your wisdom.
Discern realities and look at the tree and look at the guard shack and see what's going on.
I mean, what do I roll on that?
Yeah, anyone can roll. It sounds like Amanda's rolling.
Only one's got to do it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, see. Okay, that's fine.
That's a 10.
All right, cool. Yeah, so as you walk up, the tree looks kind of vaguely like Mist's tree form. Sort of looks like a skeletal hollow shell of that. And you can see the roots go sort of deep into the ground and they kind of wave up and down, heading towards the guard shack. When you get to the guard shack itself, there's blood trailing out the door and some blood on the door itself coming out of the side tent that's just inside the guard shack. And you notice there's like gashes and scratches on the doors and the walls and stuff, but not made from claws. It's a very odd marking. Almost like it was made like a hard tentacle, or it's very weird.
Can we set the tree on fire?
Okay, that tree
was not there.
Can I make sure that the tree is not missed
before
we start setting it on
definitely.
fire?
Obviously, he's left, so set the tree on fire.
So this motherfucker's a tree? I thought he was a dude.
Okay, he had a tree at form, and I'm just making sure that we're not burning.
I've never met anybody that has another form. What is this guy? Although that's saying a lot. I just met a talking skeleton for the first time.
Yeah,
that is true.
Hey!
Anyway, so do I roll for it, or do I just like go, "Hey, Miss, is that you?"
Just hit the trees.
I hit it with my sword.
Roll on strength.
I'm not hitting the tree. Skelly, are you hitting?
Yeah,
no, Skelly
hit it.
12.
Yeah. Well, when you hit it, you knock a piece of the tree off. It comes clean off. It's very brittle, the tree.
Yeah, let's hope that's not our friend because he's clearly dying.
There's no blood. I don't think it's a person.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right. The problem is
Padishar wants to use his hunt and track.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
It says, when you follow a trail of clues left behind by passing creatures or people, roll on wisdom. You can follow that trail till there's a significant change or till you find the end.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I'm going to use Fang for my hunt and track, so I get a +1 on that. Plus my wisdom's a 1, so that's a +2.
Yeah.
Dude, this ferret's cool as shit.
That's a 7. Works.
Okay. Yeah. So you definitely you figure get sort of a whiff
I'll be right back.
of
I can hear you.
A being. Is he sniffing the tree or the blood, or what's he sniffing?
The area, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much.
It definitely gets a very distinct smell from the tree itself. As sort of trails off away from the guard shack. As you're standing there, also, and you're sort of like looking at clues, two of the guards coming walking up the road, and they see you, and their eyes are sort of immediately drawn to Skelly.
Okay.
Yeah, and they kind of put their hands on the hilt of their weapons as they're walking up. They sort of start walking quicker. Do you guys do anything?
Hi, I'm Skelly.
Don't you dare do it! You put your hand, take your hand off that sword.
Hey.
Well, Skelly. Hold on, Skelly, rolling charisma.
Oh Jesus.
I gotta go find out what my modifier is. Not that I think it'll matter. It's just 9.
Okay,
oh, you're good.
They stop and they kind of look puzzled because they didn't expect you to talk. And they stick their hands on their hilts, and one of them even kind of like just pulls it out of the sheath just a little bit. But right now they're just bewildered at the talking skeleton.
Okay.
Padishar quickly throws in, "This is not good."
Do you know what the tree is?
First of all,
okay, well, okay.
I'm just gonna say this: we didn't do this.
Yeah. Well, they're like, oh no, the tree was terrible. He's like, it was like nothing I've ever seen before. We saw the shadowy figure, and then a tree sprouted from the ground, and the roots started coming off the tree and started ripping the doors open, and it skewered 2 of the men, and then it pulled several items out of the tent, and then when it pulled the items to itself, a figure dashed out of it and ran away. It happened so fast, and it was so bloody. God, it was so bloody.
Question: was one of them an egg?
The one who has the sword says, "Listen, man, you're freaking me out right now. I can't talk to you."
All right, talk to the giant man. The giant man over there. And I point to
Was
Gray.
one of them an egg?
It says, "What do you know about an egg?"
I know I overheard y'all had one.
Because I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Let me bump in for my
well-
good friend here and say that the the head of the guards came and asked Maria and us to help with the situation.
He says, "Why would Lieutenant Carlson do that?"
Because Maria's helped him before. So we're investing our time.
They roll in charisma.
Sure.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're not looking to kill you. It's whether or not they believe you or not.
No, that's what I was figuring you were going to have to roll it for.
Roll high.
Oh, there will be no rolling high on this.
Skelly trusts you.
Hey, even with a -1, I got an 8.
Yeah. So they kind of talk amongst themselves and like, could he possibly have asked somebody else to do this? And he's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know why he would deal with these riffraff. And so they kind of discuss, and they're like, well,
We're standing right here. I can hear you.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then one of them
They don't care.
says,
Fang
listen,
chitters cutely.
I don't know what arrangements have been made, but just stay out of our way. And they sort of start heading to the guard shack.
I think that went well. They're pretty cool dudes. They're
Yeah.
pretty cool
This is
dudes.
why I felt stabby before.
Patashar wants to follow the established trail that Fang has found.
Okay. Has Maria shown
Yes.
up yet?
Nope.
No, Maria's talking to her mom.
Okay.
Maria's still gone.
So you guys start heading, following the trail. Is everyone following the trail?
Yeah, I'm following the ferret.
Okay.
I was figuring that we would ask about the figure that jumped out of the tree, but they're gone. They think of us as lowly, and they're out.
Yeah. So as you start
They
making your
also
way down the
like-
path, you get sort of town square. You can see in the distance one of the houses. It looks a little gruesome.
Gross.
Why is there blood everywhere we
Is
go?
Fang bringing us to this house?
Probably wasn't
No.
us, or at least it wasn't me.
You see in the distance just as you're walking by, but it's just there, right? As you're walking down, you're sort of like walking down the path this way, heading out of town.
Gray looks at Skelly and says, it's probably something they did again. Who knows?
I know, seriously. All right,
Yeah, Melody.
I'm
You
like
and your
cool with following the
death-happy
ferret,
group.
but like we should probably go investigate the bloody house. Just
Should I call
Just in
could I
case.
call Fang back for a minute?
yeah, just in case, because there's
All
blood at the Gar Shack. There's blood over there now, and I'm not
Patashar snaps
saying
his
it's
fingers and
related,
gets
but-
Fang to come up on my shoulders for a minute.
Well,
Let's go over here, boy, before we
Skelly
continue.
goes first.
Right,
To
so
the bloody
you guys
house.
are heading over to this guy over here.
Yep,
Yeah.
bloody house.
All right. So as you're approaching the bloody house, you can see that there's trails of blood coming out of it. It's all over the walls, and it sort of leads into the doorway on into the house. As you get right about here, another guard sort of walks out of the house, and he looks pretty shaken. And as he walks out, he sort of just looks up and he says, "This area is off limits. We can't have any people walking around here."
Hi, I'm Skelly.
We're here on.
Roll charisma.
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Hi.
You know what? Gray says, I want to know what's going on here, and you're going to tell me.
So the Skelly says
It's too
hi,
late
and then
for
Gray
that.
starts demanding things. Seeing the skeleton, he draws a sword and he says, "Necromancer, which one of you is the foul beast who conjures the dead?"
I came from a hole in the ground.
That was Professor.
He's like,
Look,
he says, "The professor, where is he?"
Oh, I haven't seen him in
I
days.
actually don't know.
That's
He
actually
was
a great
beside
question.
me,
Have you seen
And he
him recently?
disappeared.
Well, Banishar's
He
never seen him
actually
technically.
He actually disappeared.
He says-
Not sure where he's at.
Atticus got
He
a great
says,
cover.
and what does the skeleton have to do with the professor?
The Professor
He
made him.
made me. Hi. I'm here to help.
Yeah, he reanimated dead
So
and stuff.
he calls back in the house and he says, Jimmy, get out of here. And this sort of like other guard starts walking out. He looks pretty sloppy. He's not wearing armor per se. He's got sort of like a trench coat on and a half untucked shirt. And he's eating a sandwich as he walks out. And he walks up and he says, "What is it, Bill? What do you want? I'm busy." He says,
"You're busy eating a sandwich?"
And he's like, Jimmy, man, like, you got to see this. Like, there's a skeleton and it talks.
Say it again. Say it again, Skelly.
I'm Skelly.
And he looks and he says, "Huh, that's weird."
So what happened in the house?
Yeah. He says, "Look, it's a real crap show in there, man. There's the
I've seen worse in my day.
The parts, they're everywhere. Now you guys can see in front of the house. There's like claw marks and scratches on the outside of the house, and you can see on the ground there's sort of these like large animal, almost like footprints. It's somebody can roll on discern realities if they want to like discern more about them, I guess.
Okay.
I see nothing.
Never mind.
Guess what? I don't see anything either. So.
Yeah. I got a 10. Well, you know, I don't have to look then at all.
So these look like they're from some sort of very large dog or wolf. These feet, but it's the toes are like elongated, so it's deformed almost.
I'm conferring with Fang, and I was like, Fang, do you think this is a wolf? And he chitters loudly, but not like enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you think this is a dog? And he doesn't really chitter, and I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah.
So I'll turn to everybody and say, like, Fang says it's a wolf-ish creature.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Skelly.
Yes.
I recall them talking about a werewolf at one point in time.
A werewolf?
Melody? Was there a werewolf at any time? I could swear the other day y'all talked about a werewolf.
There's been a werewolf around here?
That's right. I remember you guys said there was a werewolf when you killed the dragon, right?
One, possibly two. The second one was seen during a drug-induced situation.
So that one should not even be
around
real
right now, chittering as we're talking about werewolves.
So in other words,
definitely real.
I believe the ferret. I believe the ferret. The ferret knows what it is.
The ferret's the smartest one in the group, which is sad.
While you guys are talking, now you're over here near the inn. Is Maria coming back now?
Maria actually wants to do something with her mom.
Okay. So while they're discussing, let's go to Maria then and see what Maria's up to.
First and foremost, once I find her, I'm immediately going to tell her what the colonel said, or captain, whatever he is.
Okay, all right. Which thing? He said a lot of things.
Well, first and foremost, that apparently he's gunning for her. In one way or another.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't help him out.
Yeah.
But
she says, well, that lieutenant's, I mean, he's always been a dirty cop. He's just trying to intimidate you by threatening me.
Yeah, I'm gonna proceed to tell her about, there's this guild hall land area. If you want to go build a shop up there, I'm thinking we're gonna be building the area up.
She says
it's along a trade route.
She says, well, what's the likelihood of business in that area?
Once we get it started, pretty high. It's supposed to be some sort of adventuring guild.
She thinks about it. She says, well, with the rooms all burned down at the inn, there's nowhere for us to live right now. I mean, at the very least, I can come have a look.
All right, and then finally, I'm gonna use my connections with her this time.
Okay.
See if she can get what I want.
Roll high.
That's a 10, so okay. She has it just for me.
What do you want?
I specifically ask her for Witchbane. It's a type of poison.
All right. So she doesn't have it on hand, but she says that the halflings up at the farm, they sell it. But like it's not in their like main store. You're gonna have to ask to see the back room.
All right, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Nah, I guess I just start heading over to where they are.
Okay, cool. And so back to you guys real quick at the house. What are you doing?
Officers, I do have a question. Serious Skelly moment. Can I
Okay.
go in the house?
He says, absolutely not, sir. And
Damn.
to be honest, I'm not sure I'm okay with you even existing.
What? I'm here to help. I'm Skelly.
So he says, look, sir, I'm feeling generous, but like, if you hang around too long, I'm gonna have to turn you into the magical society and have you decommissioned.
Sad skeleton noises. Oh,
And
we'll leave.
All
Guys
right.
are no fun.
Fangs chittering and looking towards the trail again. He wants to get on the move.
Yeah, let's follow the ferret.
All right. So as you guys are sort of deciding to move on now, is there anything else in town? I mean, there are shops and things in town. You want to do anything else before you leave?
Apparently
Ashar's
we're
broke.
poor.
Got no money.
The only other place I need to
Hold
go
on.
is the Halfling Farm.
I
So-
still have like 23 gold on my person.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if we should go and look at carts and horses.
Okay. What is it?
oh, now we need carts and horses.
Oh, wait. She said the guild hall was a couple days away.
It's a
So
2
it
day
Yeah.
ride, yeah.
it might be a good idea, guys.
Yeah,
to, like,
If you get like 2 horses in a wagon, it would probably cut your travel time down to like 1 day. So
Padishar, how do you feel about this? If we talk to the horses first.
As long as the horses don't feel oppressed, sure.
Okay.
Cool.
So we'll go to the stable and actually I also have spirit talk, but we'll go to the stables and we'll talk and we'll figure out which of the horses kind of want to be in the situation where we feed them and give them a place to stay.
Hey man, as long as they're free to run around and they come when we call, I'm cool with that. But if we're
All
gonna
right.
chain them up and stick them in a cage, that ain't happening.
No, and there
Look,
is
you know,
there is
Patty say, I had to eat a horse once, and that was only to survive.
oh god.
No, that's different. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I just don't want them caged up.
That was
And-
only to survive.
dude, I like the cut of this guy's jib. I'm just saying.
There's a pet at the guild hall, and I tell you what, he has a cage, but I tell you what, we'll throw out the cage.
Okay.
I walk
Sound-
up and like,
sound good?
what's this I hear
I'm gonna
about a
destroy
horse
that
being eaten?
cage.
Are we eating horses now?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. It was a really low point, but I
Okay.
needed to survive.
All right. Well, to the stables we go.
all right.
It was
So,
good meat, though.
You guys are going to the stables. Let's catch up with Maria real quick as she heads over here to the farm. So
While I'm passing them by, because we're kind of close together, I'm letting them know where I'm going.
okay.
I've also ate a lot of things I'm not proud of.
Right. So many
Same.
things I want to say. Anyway, so
What part of the horse did you eat first?
Let's not talk about it.
yeah, I mean,
A,
like,
a horse is really tough. There's only a couple, parts that are squishy.
Look at the size of him. It probably took.
Was it
two.
a sausage?
Yeah, look how big
So,
I am. What do you think I eat?
we have a viewer, Spec Wraith 86.
That's Jesse.
Yeah, he says, "I bet you
Hi!
have." What's up, Jesse?
I'm Skelly.
Jesse, you suck.
Man, losing my voice.
Damn.
Brutal.
I will look the other way tomorrow, Jesse, if you want to, give him a little smack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the head.
we'll close the lab door and just let you just have at it.
Go now.
Okay.
I mean, technically, if you want to sneak up behind him right now, none of us can see him, Jesse.
It's true.
He's got his little thing on. You smack him in the back of the head.
Which
just,
is
you
adorable,
see Danny
by the
die.
way.
He just like keels
He
over.
just falls over.
Well, he would just disappear because the
Oh,
background,
that's
right?
mysterious, yeah.
All right, Maria's going to the
Yeah.
farm.
So,
We're gonna-
so yeah, Maria, you get to the farm, and you see, there's some halflings out working in the field. There's some halflings over there where the stables are, and as you're walking up, one sort of walks out of the fence here, where all like the animals and stuff are kept. It's got on like boots and like a cowboy hat and like a leather vest, and he says,
Stylish.
"Yeah." So, do you know these halflings? Have you ever talked to them before?
I guess I might have at least once or twice.
Yeah. How do they feel about you?
Wait a minute, we just walked up?
No, just Maria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's no reason that we would be like hostile to each other or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But you don't like hang out.
yeah.
Would they know you by name?
Probably. Like the town itself isn't like terribly large.
Okay. So, yeah, he walks out and he says, "Maria, is that you?"
Indeed, it is.
You
Went
he says, "You
native real
mocking me, girl?"
No, just a little humor.
You know we don't do humor around here. Only serious business.
Fair enough, and I have serious business with you.
He says, do tell.
My mother sent me over here. I'm here to see the back room.
He says, oh, Fluffy. That fur is so soft. And he trails off for a second. And he's like, what'd you need?
The back room.
To do your mom.
Did
He
everybody
may have
hear
already
what he
done
just
that.
said?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we're
no,
too
we
far away
didn't.
to hear
but-
it.
No, it's just Maria. Only Maria is here.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
We're too far away to hear this.
So,
Maybe Maria
yeah,
wasn't
so
adopted.
what do you say when he says, what'd you need?
I'm here for the back room.
Oh, the back room. Well, as you rightly might know, entrance to the back room is an upfront 25 silver.
I'm fine with that.
So he puts his hand out.
I go ahead and hand him 2 gold and 5 silver.
2 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awfully generous.
We're doing it by like rule of 10, or how does silver and gold?
No,
work?
it's rule 100.
Rule 1. Oh, well, just 1 gold.
Okay. All right. So he takes it and he sort of bites on it. He's like, well, all right then. Come on back. So he escorts you into the barn. And then you walk into one of the stables. And when you walk into the stable, he sort of like opens the back of the stable. It looks like the wall, but it opens up into like a small back room, and he takes you back there. And there's a variety of like herbs and plants and like dried goods. And there's also some like weird like animal stuff, like bones and dried skins and all kinds of just stuff, like, you know, kind of like a voodoo shop, I guess.
Delicious.
Yeah. And he says, now what is it you are seeking?
I'm here to look for some witch's bane.
Oh, wow, you come at a good time. I'm down to my last bushel. You want the whole bushel then?
Yeah. I assume that'll make it into like 3 poisons.
Yeah. He says, all right, well, you done give me the gold, so, you know, you can take it. Here it is.
Fantastic.
He says, now, you know, don't be a stranger around here. You know, you tell your mama come by here and see us sometime.
All right.
It's all right.
Will
then.
do.
Creepy.
Tell her I'm really digging that golden fur she's been sporting lately.
All right then.
Because okay, so
Maria,
backstory.
you're gonna get a new dad.
Backstory. Fluffy had black fur, and she got a magical hair clip from Mist that allowed her to change her hair color. So
Yep, so she can do that anytime.
she's sort of like a golden blonde looking cat right now. But anyways, you walk out awkwardly, I assume.
Yes.
And leave the weird halfling there. So yeah, you leave, and then we're gonna cut over to the stables. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, stables. So yeah, you get over to the stables, and you guys just walking in.
Yeah, let's go in. You
Yeah,
gotta
let's
buy
go.
these horses.
Who's going in first?
Hi, I'm
No, put my hand over Skelly's mouth.
I think you have to roll to do that, Greg.
Yeah. Well, no, hold on.
will.
Well, let's hold on. Does Skelly let him do it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna physically stop him.
Okay, then yeah, you can just do it then.
2d6.
No. Because he's letting you. You're just doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm not
No,
gonna
Skelly.
We're looking.
Out of
Getting into
nowhere,
too much
Fang's
trouble.
gonna pop out of one of Skelly's eye sockets and hiss at Gray.
Oh God.
Oh my!
Does Skelly
I like
feel
it a lot.
violated?
I like this ferret a lot. I can't feel anything. I have a ferret in my head.
Okay.
So yeah, you walk in, and this stable has like a number of horses, and there's this is also sort of run by the local guard, and so there's some guys back there just kind of dealing with the horses and whatnot, and there's a guy like behind like a counter and where it sort of says services, and so do you walk up to the counter and sort of speak with him, I presume?
Yes.
Yeah. So you go up and he says, well, what are you folks here for today?
We're looking for a couple of horses and a cart, or something basically to get us back and forth between where we're going, and we would like to view your horses so that we can kind of get a feel for the animals, if you would let us.
And meat.
He says, he says, well, now normally we just rent our horses. Are you looking to buy then?
Yes. How much would that run us?
Well, there's been kind of a shortage lately of horses. There's been a series of animal attacks in the town. It's becoming a little bit of a problem. So right now the prices of horses are a little elevated. I could do five gold a horse.
Okay, and how much for a caravan, a cart, something of that nature?
Well, now I'm not trying to gouge you, but the thing is, there's also a shortage of lumber in town.
Of course there is, yes.
So, I don't know if you know, but the lumber mill up the road, it burned. I mean, craziest thing.
Fire.
So crazy.
Yeah. I mean, there's some pretty wild stories coming out of there too. Let me tell you what. So, I don't know. The cart. Guys? The cart. Maybe I could do 15 gold for the cart.
Is there any way?
I heard 10 gold for the cart.
Is there any way?
Are you trying to persuade there, James?
Sure.
Okay. Are you intimidating, or are you just like,
Nah, because intimidating is going to get me into a fight. You know what? Yeah, sure. Sure, why not?
Do it.
We'll intimidate.
All right.
I was going to trade a saddle, but okay.
No. You're going to trade a saddle? You're going to trade a saddle? Do you want to try to trade a saddle? You know what? Okay. Okay, I'll let you trade a saddle.
We're running a little low on cash, and we actually kind of have an emergency destination that we need to get to. I don't have a lot to barter with, but is there any way we can bring the price down with this nice saddle?
So he takes a look at the saddle and he's like, "That's a mighty small saddle you got there. Is this something that you ride?"
No.
He says, "I wouldn't think so."
Can I walk in at this time?
This looks like a saddle for a child. Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, that's mine.
I'm just gonna point at you. Yeah.
He says, "Oh, Maria, I didn't even know you rode horses. So, let me have a look at this saddle." So he looks at it, and let's roll on charisma for convincing that it's worth anything.
Okay, sure. That's an 8.
He says, "Well, this craftsmanship's pretty good, but it is a worn saddle. And, just to be honest, between you and me, it smells a little bit like bird crap. Just saying, it's going to have to be cleaned. It's going to have to be oiled. I could probably do 2 gold for it, maybe."
I remembered when I could smell things.
Do you?
Okay, well, actually, that will leave me completely broke, but it will get us a vehicle back and forth, so yes.
All right. Cool.
Can I try and sweeten the pot?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to pull out the auto crossbow I still have and be like, what if I add this onto it?
What?
He looks at it and he says, "Maria, now you know that's illegal contraband. I can't take that."
What?
Do you try and convince him anyways?
Yes.
All
right, roll on charisma.
with my mom.
Don't pimp out your mom.
Jeez. Why?
But it's for travel.
Why are you so evil, Melody?
That's not evil. Maybe your mom's lonely.
All right. So yeah. You I don't know, shake your hips or whatever you do. You convince him that what do you want?
I give him the exact stats, just like even more of a discount on it. But I give him like the exact stats of how this crossbow works. I'm like, come on, it's pretty sweet.
Okay, he says, I could probably do, I guess.
All the horses with it from all of the creatures that
I'm
are
I'm gonna have to sell it on the black market, and so I guess my brother Dale could sell it. All right, I mean, I could do 500 silver.
Good enough. I toss it to him.
All right. He says, all right. And he sort of just like palms you the money for it.
I just hand it to Melody. There you go. There's my pitch in.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Cool.
All right, so me and Patachar, since we're the ones that can commune with animals, we'll go look at the horses.
Cool.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna shoot
Yay.
the shit with the guards.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Horses.
Yeah, let's roll to Discern Realities to see what kind of horses you find.
Okay.
Shadowfax.
This horse appears to phase in and out of reality.
This one is addicted to the marijuanas. We probably don't want him.
So what'd you get?
I got an 11. Actually, I did pretty good. I was just laughing at his comment.
Holy cow!
Cool. So you talk with the various horses that are in the stable, and you actually find four creatures total that would be amenable to the deal of being fed and maybe housed for labor.
Okay.
So two of them are just your everyday like horses. They're nice, they're strong, they're sturdy, they're young. And then there's another one. It's a mule, I mean he's also strong, but he's a mule. And then the other one is sort of like it looks a little bit like a raptor.
What?
Okay.
What are we supposed to?
I swear to God, if this
Why
thing's
am I
not
not
named
there?
Blue.
Why am I not there?
You're there.
Yeah, we're there.
Patachar?
Take that thing. Take it.
I don't know why there's a raptor horse.
Yeah, I mean it's
Take it.
just like a raptor.
Take it.
How's it gonna pull the cart?
Can we?
Take it.
Seeing how she rolled so well, can we discern like if the raptor's an asshole or if it's gonna listen, or because I'm worried about it eating us while it's
Yes,
pulling us.
we want good animals that are going to come when we call them.
Yeah,
and
I mean you rolled an 11.
helpful.
You rolled an 11. These are all sort of like trustworthy animals. So so here's I guess some stats for you. Jesse says it's a unicorn masquerading as a horse. But he's seen the last
I'm
unicorn.
okay with this. Yeah.
So the horses, the regular horses, they're regular horses. They're strong. They're powerful. They'll get you there, no problems. They're not going to do anything extra. The mule and the raptor aren't as strong as the horses are at pulling a cart. But they will. So a mule, you can drive a mule a lot harder and a lot longer than you can a horse, right? And the raptor's sort of in the same boat. So they may not move as quick, but like you can basically go to the guild hall, turn around, and immediately come right back using the raptor and the mule. Whereas with the horses, it's going to take you a day to get there. You might get there just a little faster than a day, but they're going to have to rest for a day before you head back, right? So may take you, let's say it takes you 20 hours with the horses, and 26 hours with like the mule and the raptor.
Okay, so what I got out of that was pick mule and raptor. Is the raptor going to attack us in any way, shape, or form?
No,
He's the trustworthy animals.
He seems,
All right, then
in fact, the
Patachar says choose raptor and mule.
the raptor, if he could speak common, he can't, but if he could, he'd basically be Canadian. Yeah. Now the mule's kind of an ornery SOB. Like he's going to do what you say, but he's also like muttering under his breath, like in mule all the time about like stupid humans and the world's going to end soon. And,
Gray looks over at him and says, I ate a horse once.
Patachar, I'm gonna go with what you and your awesome ferret say to take, because I don't even know what they're saying.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the raptor and the mule, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Okay.
good choice.
Yeah.
Why would we go with traditional anyway?
Right.
Why not?
Did we get a cart yet?
We did purchase a cart as well.
Where's
Yeah.
the cart?
So you get outside, I guess, with your raptor and your mule, and they pulled the cart up. Yeah, Jesse says Canadians, degens from up north. Anyways, they pulled the cart, and the cart has seating for up to 8 people, two in the front, and then 6 on the inside. If you had a full 8, you wouldn't have a lot of room for cargo. But
Meat!
but with the 5 of you, you could fit a nice little bit of cargo in there.
I tell you what,
Gray
Gray.
hungry.
Okay, I have rations, Gray.
Gray
And-
won't meat.
Well, you can't eat what we just bought to
I'm not.
transport
I
it.
didn't say we're gonna eat that.
like,
Gray
delicious.
won't meat.
No, he's not.
Shelly call shotgun. I'm going to be driving the cart.
Oh, this is this. You know what?
No one else is going to
Why
step
not?
up. I'll do it.
I mean, I'll drive it, but you know what? I like the skeleton to drive it. Looks more menacing.
Is this a covered card or an uncovered card?
So I have a question. Skelly, you've been alive maybe a week.
Yes.
What do you know about driving a cart?
Horses go forward.
No. Okay.
Raptors move
Good meat.
diagonally.
I mean,
And mules
you
move
can
in an L shape.
you can
Okay,
drive the
one of
cart.
the
But
people that can talk. One of the people that can talk to the animals at least needs to be up on the second seat.
yeah, because
We never have any fun.
I need to know if this is a covered card or not.
Yes,
Oh, true.
it is.
It
I'll
is?
go
Cool.
sit
I'm going to be on top
Back.
Like riding on the top of the cart.
with my bow out, yes.
Okay.
I'll sit on the inside.
I'm a turret.
If Skelly were to drive the cart, he would have to roll Defy Danger, and because he'd basically be like a 12-year-old who's been handed like a tractor or something.
I'm not a drunkard. I'm just new.
You don't even. Sure.
Tell you what, we'll teach you how to drive later. Does
I'll
that
sit in the
suffice?
back. The two
Oh
people
shit, the
animal
raptor's up a tree.
drive. It's fine. Let's get to the guild hall. I
Skelly,
wanna
we
read
will
stories.
teach you how to drive later. Is that good?
Stories.
And Gray, there's a stream by the guild hall where you can fish and get meat.
I don't want fish. I want real meat.
Oh my god.
There's woods I heard around. You can go hunt.
Yeah,
Yes, there's also woods.
good.
All right. Everyone good? We
Yeah.
got the
You
snacks?
guys sort of start heading out of town. Then, do you need anything else before you leave?
No.
We need to go.
All right, cool.
This is
Stop
together.
enticing us. Let us leave.
So, you travel. You sort of leave the town of Ugrin, and you make sort of the trek with the caravan down to where the guild is. There we go. Yeah, so you guys head here. The guild. When you start arriving, let's do the stuff. So, you would be pulling in from probably down below here. Let's clicky clicks. Alright. So you guys are coming down from this way in your cart. Have you all been taking shifts to drive? Because you've been traveling for about 26 hours right now.
We should probably change out. Does anybody else have any experience with
Give it to
animals
Skelly.
or parts?
We'll let Padishar and Melody switch back and forth.
Okay.
I'm gonna sulk in the back.
We'll teach you to drive later.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I know.
All right. Cool. All right. So, you guys start making your way on the path to where the guild hall is, and we sort of arrive here. Now, as you're approaching the guild hall, as you're getting about here, you notice something a little odd. So, growing out of the side of the guild hall, right here, is another
Okay,
one
hold
of
on.
those.
I can't see the map, so I'm going to
I
read
don't see
slow.
anything. I just see a
Yeah.
giant
Yeah,
map that
that's
says the
nothing.
guild on the side.
Yeah, I don't see you pinging this.
I don't either.
You might want to zoom yours out then.
I still see the map of the town, though.
Oh,
I don't.
you know what? Sorry, my bad. That's my bad.
And said,
Hey, things have changed.
Oh,
no, that's still
well,
the town.
that is that.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
my.
for me it's the guild hall.
Yep,
Yeah.
me
Okay,
too.
should I exit out and come back really quick?
Maybe just
Yeah, maybe.
refresh your thing.
Yeah, just refresh.
I mean,
That is-
for me, all of our videos still look all jumbled and messy, and
You
our
you can move those at will.
danger guy's up in the right.
You can
It doesn't let me.
It should.
Okay, I still see the town.
When you hover over one of our things,
Yeah, you
there
should
should be
move.
that little triple. Was it the
Yeah,
little three
grab
bars?
the
Just
bar and
click it and then move. Like click hold it, and it should let you move them.
Nope.
I'll also say I technically haven't been able to see the map the whole time. I've just been watching it on Twitch.
Okay.
Okay, maybe
works.
yeah. I'll pull up Twitch and see if that helps because I'm not seeing it on here. It's just the town.
I see the map, and that guild hall looks
Janky.
probably yeah.
It's janky. I didn't lie about that. It is janky.
Wait, but he also said about a tree.
Yeah, so growing out of the ground and part of the side of the guild hall as you reach it is another one of those
Where's
skeletal
this?
trees.
I don't see those. Oh, I kind of see. Is that thing that's really
Is there a tree
close
growing
beside
next
it?
to that shack?
Right there.
Oh, hey, look, man. Does that look? Can I? Does it?
Melody, where's that stool you promised?
Does that look like the same tree?
There should be.
It does
there
look very
should be.
similar.
Guys, that looks like the tree I hit back in town. Does that mean that guy was here too?
I'm sorry, there was a tree?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
also
Go
the,
down the tree.
Yeah.
because you guys were following the trail, and the trail has led you here. The trail actually led all the way to the guild house. The scent that you had picked
Okay.
up.
So obviously, it seems like
Missed
whatever figure popped out of or ran off has drug us here as well.
Melody,
So,
did you leave any valuables inside the guild hall? The unattended guild hall?
It's not unattended.
Okay, it's not unattended, and the only thing we left was our past friend's his weapon. Because when we build the real guild hall, we're going to have that kind of as a object of honor for his passing.
So who's inside? And are they dead?
Didn't we also leave a chest buried underneath?
So right now,
Yes.
you're still outside the guild hall. You're driving up to it. That's because you've seen the tree as you're driving up.
Yes.
So are you getting out to inspect the guild hall then? I assume.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
following
yeah.
Fang.
So Fang leads you right up to what was sort of the entrance of the guild hall, but the door is sort of like wide open.
I call back, Melody, the door's open. I thought you said someone was here.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
check the door for traps.
Yes, please do.
this is why we can't have nice things.
It is. We were away for a while.
That's a 10.
yeah, there are no traps.
Okay.
Sweet.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Skelly goes in first.
Yeah. So
Okay. Maybe not go in first.
No! Let the skeleton go
Skelly
in.
goes
Dude,
I thought you said somebody was there. They're gonna lose it.
do you go
Yeah.
in first? Does everyone just let him go in first?
I mean, there's a weird tree here. I think that's the least of their problems
Okay,
right now.
So Skelly walks in first, and then the rest of you hear screams.
Yeah, of course we do.
Hi,
We come in very, very quickly after, going, we can
So-
explain,
so-
we can explain. Hey, it's me, Melody. You remember me.
So Skelly, what you see is
Everything's good.
you see a troll who sort of looks like he's been beat up, and then you also see an orc, a youngish orc, like maybe early 20s, mid 20s, who also has like been roughed up, and you also see in sort of the back of the room floorboards that have been torn up and broken, and there's sort of a big gaping hole in the floor.
What?
And these guys are just screaming.
They're screaming because Skelly scared them?
Yeah.
I think Melody's the one that's gonna have to talk here, because or Maria.
Okay, first of all, what happened?
So do you walk in behind Skelly?
Yes. Well, as I said, I come in basically
Yeah.
right after him going, okay, we can explain later. This guy's okay. And then
Yeah.
I say, but what happened here?
So upon seeing you, Ted yells out, "What the heck is that thing? What are you traveling with right now? Did you become a necromancer? Are you dead? Is he dead? Are we dead?"
I am definitely dead. Undead. I was definitely dead at some point.
He's a skeleton.
Hi.
He is dead undead, but as you can see, harmless.
I'm here to help.
Fine. Yes, here to help.
So Gorm
No necromancer included.
Gorm sort of just like backhands Ted the orc and says, "Shut up, boy." And so he says, "Listen, you just missed it. About 10 hours ago, Mist broke in here, it's the craziest thing. These tree roots started like lifting up the floorboards, and then he just manifested out of the limbs, and he destroyed the floor. God, he took everything. He took everything.
Okay. After that is said, Gray looks at those Melody and say, "Is Miss something else? Because everywhere, apparently, he has some kind of power. Because
I didn't know that he could sprout from a tree. I knew he could turn into a tree. So clearly,
so you knew he could turn into a tree, but that wasn't mentioned until just now.
No, she mentioned it when y'all were up at the guard shack.
Oh, that he could turn into a tree.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
It was mentioned the second that we saw the tree.
Yeah.
So, question
Okay.
to Melody:
All right.
were you the bad guys? Because this is clearly some evil fucking shit right now.
I just want to know
Says
another
the
thing.
talking skeleton.
Okay, I just want to know another thing.
Ouch.
Have you ever seen him turn into a tree?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Did it look like that?
Towards the end, yes.
What?
And y'all did. So wait a minute. So towards the end, it looks like that, and y'all fools didn't say nothing.
There was a lot going on at the time.
What did y'all do? Wait a minute.
We were dealing with a dragon at the time.
Wait a minute. When did he start looking like that?
During the dragon fight.
Did he always look like that?
Yeah.
He had other tree forms, but not this one.
What did the other ones look like? Just as evil?
Normal trees.
Normal trees.
So he looked healthy, and then you're saying he looked like that nasty. Was there something that caused him to look different at one point in time? Did y'all do something again? Because it sounds like you did something.
We really didn't get a full chance to question him about that.
I want to know. You said there were books. I really incredibly need to read these books.
Also, Fang is hissing incessantly and looking at the cage in the room. He's really pissed off.
Okay, well, I tell you what.
Maria's just looking at the hole like, why does he keep leaving?
While you guys are sort of just arguing there in the shack, Gorm sort of yells at you. He says, "Quiet! All of you quiet now!"
Quiet!
Yeah.
Thank
Cobra
you.
Kai!
Yeah. He's like, listen. I don't know if you understand. Mist took all of our possessions and money. All right.
So wait a minute. This guy came in here, tree form, beat your ass, and stole all the shit.
He says, "Look, we are lucky to even be alive right now. In fact, if here they are now." And you see him walk up behind you. You see this goblin. Sort of an old goblin shaman looking dude, and beside him is what was Rose? Was Rose a elf or was she? No, she was a half.
Oh, Twig is here, huh?
Wait a minute. You're worried about a skeleton and there's a goblin here?
Okay, leave Twig alone. He didn't do anything.
I didn't say anything. He's a goblin.
All
right.
Was Rose a halfling?
I'm looking really quick.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I think Rose was.
Yeah, I think she was a halfling.
Yeah.
Or was that Danica? Okay, I'm getting a little confused here. I have too many papers.
I don't remember either.
Halfling.
Yeah. So yeah, you see a halfling and a goblin roll up behind him. And he says, "Yeah, if Twig and Rose or Temperance hadn't been here, he'd probably finished us off. I think they spooked him and he ran away." And then the goblin says, "Well, hail there, Melody. How's it going?"
Hi, I'm Skelly.
We were better before we found out we were robbed blind.
When Skelly talks, the goblin looks at him and goes,
I'm here to help.
He is. I mean, you've gotten some bad looks yourself, Twig. So just
He says, curls up on the top of Skelly's head.
Twig looks at you and says, "Low blow, Melody. Low blow."
I'm just saying we all need to stick together.
He says, "You know I'm not one of those goblins. I left those."
I know you're not. You were cool.
Panashar interrupts and says, "I've killed many goblins, but I've never known one to be decent. Nice to meet you."
So,
he's cool.
So also,
I ate a goblin once, but it was only to survive.
So Twig, before you say that, Twig is looking at Melody and says, "Melody, are you trying to give me grief right now?" like, do you not remember the boat ride to the island?
I do remember the boat ride, and that was a crazy time.
And
Katashar is confused.
Yep.
Then when
Just
Gray,
read the books.
then when Gray says he ate a goblin,
He instantly thinks Melody got jiggy with Twig.
Oh no!
Twig stops what he's saying and looks at Gray. He says, "Why?"
It was only to survive.
He's like, "Look, I'm a goblin, and even I know goblins aren't tasty."
Look, if it makes you feel any better, look at the size of them. It probably took like.
Gray's been out in the woods for a long time. Gray's did
Maybe
a
11.
lot of stuff he's not proud of. And I've ate a lot of stuff.
So yeah, I mean, there's sort of like some catching up, and you know, it looks like you know, whatever. So you guys, do you have questions about the books? I mean, you keep mentioning the books.
Yes, I want to read these books. That's all Skelly wants to do.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
I want to know what has happened in this world.
Yeah, so Gorm says, "You want the books? I got the books." So he walks over the shelf and he sees there's a 3-volume set. And he says, "There's 3 volumes of these books here. They were written by the late Grigori the Orc. He was probably the best man I ever knew."
I've heard of Grigori, the storyteller.
He says, "Yeah. Grigori. He and I used to get into some pretty rough times back in the day."
I've read one of those books before. This pertains to these people?
Yeah.
He says, "Oh yeah, which book did you read? We've got the Tanglewood Forest. We've got the Fall from Grace, and then we have Divine Rage."
No, it was the Tanglewood Forest. I read that about a thief and a couple others that went through and had some dealings with a god and some fae and all sorts of stuff. That was a wild story. I always thought that was fairy tale.
He says, "No, that's a true story. In fact, the man that just robbed us missed. He's the thief in the story."
Whoa!
Seriously?
Whoa!
That was supposed to take over like 300 years ago.
He says, "Well, it's been like 204 years, I think, is
Melody!
the time frame."
What's this about?
This is
Kelly,
amazing.
did you hear this?
Gods?
You did. What did you guys do? Who? Okay. Why is Miss that? Oh, wait a minute.
So
How old are you?
He hands the first book to Skelly as he's sort of talking.
Okay, I'm not in
I'm reading.
all of these stories.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm not that old.
Melody's in the last 2 books. She's not in the first one.
Huh. Okay.
Well, I'm going to be reading for
Continue.
you guys. Give me a second.
So what is so also Maria, you're here, and you know, I guess you brought your mother with you. What are you guys doing?
Well, I assume that she's looking around the land. I'm currently poking around at the mist tree.
Okay, all right. You want to do some realities about it, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What's that on? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
Sweet, 5.
Yeah,
It smells like him.
You notice that it's a tree. Yeah, you sure do.
It's tree.
Yeah, you're like, man, this is a very tree. It's super tree.
Can I go out and look at the tree and see if I see anything strange about
Sure,
it?
if you want to.
I know it's a mist tree, so I'm sniffing it.
Yeah, that's unsettling. So it's 7.
Wait, did you say it was a mist tree?
I'm feeling like this was a mistake.
Or
yeah.
a missed opportunity.
So what was your role on that, Amanda?
7.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can see the sort of
Oh,
growing
actually,
by the
8,
ground, and some of it's growing into the house itself, and some of the vines go into the house. It is kind of brittle, like the other tree, and those are sort of the things that you discern from it.
Hey, Gray, have you read some of the stuff in these books, man?
Look,
This shit's
man.
kind of fucked up.
I've read the whole first one.
I mean, this shit's kind of fucked up.
It's pretty wild.
Did you guys do some bad things?
Like I said, the first book starts up with them fighting minotaurs, and then they go on this adventure, and they end up fighting some goblins, and then they deal with some fae, and then they release what they think is a god, and then they fight some kind of a witch lady, and they get thrown in time. It's pretty wild.
Wait a minute. Did you say in time?
Yeah, like they get thrown forward in time or something, if I remember that book correctly. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man,
Are you a time traveler? What? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Technically.
Where's this second book? That
Wait a minute. Yeah,
Melody.
just.
Yeah, so I mean, the books are there on the shelf. You can go grab it if you want
I'm gonna
to.
grab the second book.
Yeah.
All right. Padishar has now read all of them. He is now up to date on the stories.
Okay, so we skip ahead a day.
Hey,
Also, Padishar, I would like to ask your assistance in like maybe tracking, from the current tree situation to see if we
Yeah,
can find
okay.
it.
Let's see if we can do a hunt and track.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's happening. That's 12.
Oh, great. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
All right. So as you're sort of sniffing around the tree and you're looking for
Fang is sniffing around the tree. I don't
where
sniff stuff.
where it's going, it sort of trails on this trail heading out, down the path even further or whatever. So.
Padishar remarks that he smells the ocean or something.
So Ted kind of pulls Melody aside, and he says, "Hey, Melody, can I have a word?"
Yes, sure.
So you kind of go outside with Ted, and you're just like walking by the river, and he's like, "Now look, don't be mad, okay? I did something, and I know we talked about it, and that it's not what you guys really wanted, but it's just the opportunity fell in my lap, and there's not much. I mean, you got to understand, it's just
Out with it. You might want to go ahead and tell me what you did so we can clean it up.
He said, so I rented out some of the land, okay?
Two.
Well, I mean, there's this nice old fellow, and he he just said he wanted to build like a little mill up the river a little bit, use the power from the water to power a mill, and he said he'd be quiet and he wouldn't make a lot of fuss, and no one even know he was there. So I just
what did this mill person appear to look like?
Yeah, I mean, he was like, I don't know, like a dude, and I don't know, I mean, like old, like 50 or something, I don't know, and he, he's got some like brown hair with some gray streaks in it. I mean, he's just like a dude. He's like a dude.
Was this dude a gnome?
I mean, no, he seemed like normal height, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he was wearing a trench coat in the middle of the summer, which is a little weird. But other than that,
he's wearing a trench coat.
3 gnomes in a trench coat.
That's what I was thinking too.
But other than that, he was cool. He's cool. He's actually, listen. Hey, he's paying like $2 gold a month to rent the land. All right, and he built his own place. So it's just, and like I said, he said he'd stay out of the way and wouldn't cause any problems.
Well, I will like to meet this person before they set up, and if we'll have to go through kind of an approval process to talk to the rest of the group. But if all he is doing is building a mill and staying out of the way, and
he says, well now, I mean, look, he's already built it, okay? I mean, look, man, he got that thing built in a week. I don't know how he did it, but that thing went up in a week, all right? And he's already put down an installment. He's already paid me 50 gold as an installment. He went ahead and paid for the first year, and so I mean,
has Miss taken this installment?
No. I took it.
Spent it already.
But you see, here's the thing. You see, I owe a lot of people money, right? And so if I mean, they're gonna kill me, okay? They're gonna kill me. So I had to do something, So the money's gone. The money's gone. But there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more.
Greg, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Now you guys didn't hear any of that. They're walking along the river. You guys didn't hear any of that.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just talking about the books.
Okay.
There was a wall. I'm taking it.
All right.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm skimming through this thing. Do you know who we're with here? Like this this shit ain't right. Like, dude, I don't know what you got me into. Like, thank you for saying. What did you get me into?
I don't know what I got you into.
Like, I really think we need to do some sort of drastic change here, man. Because
I'm just saying, I like killing stuff.
Now, has Skelly thrown through both books now, or is he now just only skimming through the second book?
I got the gist of the first book, so now I'm skimming through the second book.
So now in the second book, I mean, you're finding out that there was a magic war, which you're not aware of because you're new. But there was a war on magic that lasted for like 200 years, and there was a resistance, and so like none of these groups was part of the resistance, and most of the resistance got wiped out. But they time traveled back in time and fought a god. And really didn't change anything, but they had an adventure.
Yeah, I'm seeing the whole kill the god thing here. I'm just saying.
They also set a god free, right? So in the first book, a god is set free. In the second book, another god is set free.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll make a side note that we were kicking that god's ass until you took him away from us.
So.
I'm just saying.
So they killed a god?
Well, that's in the third book. So unless he's read the third book, you don't know that yet.
Okay.
We'll read the third book then.
Yeah.
Could thumb through these books, man. But I'm just saying we might need to do something because I'm not liking where we're at right now. Everywhere we go, there's blood. Everywhere we go,
let's just keep watching. Let's just keep watching. We don't know what it is yet. Let's just keep watching. Let's just see what's going on. This could be a fun time.
Yeah. What's Padishar doing during all this?
He's
exploring
outside
woods,
trying. No, he's outside following Fang wherever Fang's going, following this trail.
Okay. Yeah, so Fang's sort of like going off this way. The trail does sort of take you by this tree, and it sort of ends there.
So off character and as player, that shack there by the water, is that where the dwarf has set up?
You mean right here?
Yes.
That's where the man in the trench coat lives.
Okay. Yeah. I was just wondering if it was up or down river. Now I know.
It's up here. Yeah, it's got a little water mill. It's built upon stone, little like house looking thing. So yeah,
that was his favorite fishing spot. He might not like that.
Yeah. So there was the trail. So the trail goes to the tree, and then it kind of goes cold.
It goes cold by the big creepy tree.
Yeah, by the big creepy tree.
All right. So Padishar and Fang are just going to be in that clearing then.
Okay, cool. So what's Maria doing?
Maria's been helping her mom pick a spot to like put up whatever kind of inn we can put up.
Okay. All right. So where are you thinking?
I was thinking right there at that fork in the road.
So like right in here?
To the left of the place, yeah.
So you can see right there, yep.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you're serving the area. The ground looks decent or whatever. I mean, building in's gonna, that's also gonna cost money. But we could posit that like, Fluffy.
Yeah, go ahead and give her 2 gold to help with building costs.
Well, Fluffy's a thief by trade, right? Fluffy's been thieving.
She's
for years.
pretty rich. She's been around for a long time.
We could posit that Fluffy has about 100 gold on her. So
cool.
She could afford to build like a little inn, for sure. It would take most of her money to build it, but she could.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Melody, are you still heading like up the river towards the house, or what are you doing?
I would like to. I mean, I know that everyone's all spread out, but I'm basically tell Ted that you're going to talk. You're going to tell the group what you did. We're going to talk through this.
Cool. So you start heading back to the shack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm done.
That way we'll talk about it. Yeah. Together, because I'm not so sure about this, but we'll see.
Okay. So, do you all arrive back at the shack at this time?
I do.
Okay.
Skelly, you want to go back?
Yeah.
I think you guys are probably still in the shack, right?
We're still there.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Maria.
All right. Padishar and Fang come back to tell everybody where the trail ended.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you guys, you all guys kind of arrive at the shack, and sort of Ted regales you of the tale of Ted. And
So we're
then
broken.
then Ted kind of says too, is like, man, I don't know why Miss would do this, you know? Like, that dude broke me out of jail, you know? Like, that guy, like, saved me. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Have you guys noticed him acting weird lately?
I know he killed a bunch of people in town. That's all I know about him.
Yeah, now that you mention it, he has been acting stranger.
When did he start acting strange? Could it be in these books?
No, in the books, from what I've read, he's always been real nice and put his neck out for his friends and all sorts of stuff. So he seems like a pretty good guy.
Have you read anything?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Melody might know that Miss, you know, has been acting a little odd since all the things transpired on the island or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and when Padishar talks about the tree, I tell him that we basically had been to the tree area before.
Yeah.
I show him the symbol that we saw on the tree. Basically, ask if it was still there.
Yeah. And it is. I mean, he can tell you that or not.
And then,
Yeah, sure, it's there.
And then told him about what happened with the professor, you know, touching the tree and getting shot across the forest. And...
Yeah. So, you guys, you're sitting there talking, and sort of as you're talking about the past and stuff like that, both Tweeg and Rose start talking about Bug Island.
No.
That's in the book.
Is it in the book?
No, it's not, because that happened after everyone left.
Yeah, no, it's not in the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's very, that sounds awful.
The book sort of ends with the gods being defeated and them transporting back to the continent.
What's Bug Island? I'm curious.
Yeah.
But
So,
continue,
Tweeg, you see Tweeg, and he just sort of like looks pale for a goblin, and he's like, "It's the most horrible, unimaginable thing you've ever seen." And Rose says, "Look, I almost had bug babies."
Bug babies?
What?
Listen, I've seen things.
Okay, Skelly. Yeah, we have a problem.
I'm telling you.
Bug babies?
Why are we talking about Bug Island, guys?
Because
What's wrong with you two?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so you guys sort of, after Ted tells you about the people up the river, do you do anything?
What do you guys think? Do you think we should investigate, talk to him, give it a chance? I don't know.
Fanister doesn't really care. He just knows that the trail ended at the tree.
Trail ended at the tree.
We're supposed to find Mist.
Books are telling me
Yeah,
that you guys have done some seriously bad things. I don't know you, Melody, at all. I may not even know what's going on in this world, but these books are telling me that you and your group have done some really, really bad things.
Are they bad things, or did they save the world?
I'm gonna go with bad.
Thank you, Padishar.
I'm gonna go with bad, and my bones ache.
Because I read the stories and it does seem like they've done some bad things, but without doing other things, this whole world would be enslaved. So
I don't like it. I don't like this at all.
I don't like the sound of this
Skelly,
Bug Island.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of Bug Island either.
Hey, Skelly, because you can't be impregnated, you're a skull.
Yeah.
You know what? Gray's never ate a bug, though.
No!
I mean, it could only be for survival.
Padishar gags at this.
Yeah, I'm pretty disgusted.
Are you guys gonna go check out the tree? Or are you gonna go check out the thing? Or are you just gonna like start?
Padishar
Okay.
wants to check the tree out.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to bug.
Well, I tell you what, if we find a bug in the forest, Gray, go for it. Go
Okay,
nuts.
first of all, I've ate a lot of bugs in the forest, but y'all sounding like a bug that can impregnate somebody. I'm trying to eat that.
Listen,
Fang is eating
Hakuna
a,
Matata, man. You know.
Okay, tree first, bugs
Fang is
never.
eating a praying mantis as Gray's
How
talking
big
about
are
her.
these bugs? Are these bugs bigger than me?
Okay, Tweeg has told me that these bugs come in varying sizes, all the way up to island-sized bugs. So
Okay,
that's
first of all,
no.
Yeah, fuck
island-sized bugs. You know, island-sized bugs. Who like? Come on now. Ain't no island-sized bugs.
You know what? I wasn't there
in the woods.
personally.
Look,
but
Gray
I've
been out in
seen-
the woods a long time, and he ain't never seen no island-sized bug.
All right, so
well, you know,
as
you
you-
see a lot of things.
as you
when
guys
came
argue
into
about
the-
bugs, you sort of arrive at the base of the tree.
Yes.
And when you arrive at the tree, Skelly,
Yes.
You gonna say hi to the tree?
nah, man. So sort of
Make sweet love to that tree, Skelly.
in Skelly's chest, there's sort of like a growing green light as he nears the tree.
Guys, it's feeling really warm in my rib cage.
Hadishar's getting closer to the edge of the tree line. He's not digging this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What'd you eat, Skelly?
I can't eat, but I can tell you that the gnomes may have done something weird, and I'm feeling voices. That.
Yeah.
that
Voices.
Did you say voices? What'd they say? What'd they say?
Or you're hearing voices.
Let's
So,
guys, just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second.
All right.
does anyone do anything about Skelly's glowing chest, or you just look at
Skelly
it?
needs
nah,
help.
man.
Pulling my bow out.
Gray,
Give him
Gray,
a chance.
I reach out to Gray. I'm gonna reach out to Gray because he's close to me. I'm gonna like touch Gray.
What are you doing?
Be like, Gray, dead.
Okay. High five. High five. We do what's going on? You glowing, bro? What are you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, you okay? You're still
yeah.
glowing. You're
Yeah.
glowing.
I'm still going, but I'm okay.
You can
You're
definitely
fucking
feel like an item or something, like almost like a there's like a
Yeah.
something exists inside your ribcage. You
And,
feel like you might want to get it out.
Skelly, look, this is gonna hurt like hell.
No, I need you to do me a favor, Gray. I need you
What
to
do you want me to
do? Yank it out.
You want me to put my hand inside your body?
Yank it out.
What? I don't see anything. It's just really bright.
Just grab the bright thing.
I'll just
Do it.
grab the bright thing. Shiny grab.
So
Do
you,
I have to roll on this?
So
Do I have to
you-
roll the
Gray
grab?
is like, why do I feel like I shouldn't be watching this?
well, no, actually, if Skelly would just roll to find danger for it being removed.
First of all, Gray
Yes,
turns
we
around.
can.
Have you ever seen a man stick his hand inside a skeleton before?
And that'll be on Constitution.
My stats are way over here. Oh no, we're good. That's a 9.
It's uranium.
Yeah. So as he pulls the so you reach in, Gray.
Want to see a magic
And
trick?
You feel like an orb. You feel an orb type thing, and it's very warm. It's hot. And you jerk it out.
Yeah, I
what-
do.
When you jerk it out, Skelly goes limp and falls to the ground.
Oh,
Well,
Hold on.
dead.
No, hold on.
what did you
Guys,
do?
No, hold on.
he told me to take it out.
But within
Fang mourns.
within seconds, Skelly starts to stand back up.
Fang
Now,
hisses.
on player level, hold on player level, not on character level, Skelly, you get your memory back, whatever it is. You don't have to share it with the group, but you get your memory back. You know who you were once upon a time. All right. So the soul that is bound to the bones, which is not necessarily the soul that belonged to the bones in the first place, you regain the memories of that soul.
Gray, did you just smell the life orb?
So Skelly stands up, and you feel
No.
fine. Skelly, you feel fine. Do you?
Gray, I need to hold that orb for a second. Just real quick, man. Let me hold the orb.
Does anyone
Skelly, you might
expect
wanna
the orb,
get
or you're just
the
like, I have an
orb.
orb, whatever. I don't
Nope.
expect it. It's cool.
I'm gonna inspect the orb.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't
I'm
eat
going
the
to
orb.
inspect this orb that
Yeah.
he pulled from me.
So the orb is glowing green, but you can see, sort of translucently inside it, the image of a flame. And that's it.
My bones ache.
You okay there, Skelly?
Melody, remind me again how many people in this group were with you before? Say around the time you killed the dragon.
Okay, so there was the professor.
Who I haven't seen.
Well, that's
there
one.
was me.
Yeah.
That's two.
There was Mist.
3,
There was Agnar.
4. He dead, Skelly.
He's the dead one. So no one else in this group was involved with the dragon. Just
No.
you.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna just gonna throw this out. This is just totally while I'm holding this orb. Nothing related to the orb. I'm gonna propose a deal. A deal. I learned quite a bit down there in my stint in the basement. And,
Wait a minute. Did you get your memory back?
Yeah, that seems.
I'm remembering a lot of things right about now.
Hey, Skelly got his memory back. Yay!
Give me a second, Gray. I still owe you a life debt for pulling me off of the wall, but somebody over here...
Gotcha!
I'm going to propose a deal to you three, Patashar, Gray, and Maria. I need you to do me... I'll give you something in return. I may have learned something down in that basement. But I need you to do something for me. It's not going to be nice.
Oh.
It's not going to be nice.
Sounds like some bad stuff's about to happen.
Yeah, Melody, how do you feel about your life right about now?
Oh my.
Apparently not good, because...
Oh my. Skelly, are you...
I'm willing to offer the three of you a secret I learned down there in that basement. I can grant you power, and I promise it's power. But you're going to help me solve a very difficult problem. Melody needs to die.
Whoa, now.
Needs to die.
So now, hold on now. Okay, so Skelly wants to kill Melody, but like, you know, I don't know that Melody's death's gonna go over well with like the people over at the guild hall.
Skelly, I think you need to calm down right now.
No, Skelly doesn't need to calm down right now. Skelly needs to solve a problem that Melody has caused.
I don't know what. Look, I know they killed a dragon, but
I'm holding an orb.
Yeah,
that has
you know
a
what's
flame symbol inside the orb. Removing it unlocked my memories, Melody. What would you have done, Melody?
I actually don't know at this point.
You know,
Patashar needs more information before he decides.
You may have.
Yeah, I think I need more
information. Dragon. Did it happen to do anything while you were fighting it? May have started a fire in the forest. May have created something in that forest, huh? You may that ring any bells, Melody? What you may have caused in there, huh? Anything gonna ring a bell in there? May have slaughtered a couple things living in the forest, Melody. May have left them for dead for gnomish experimentation in a fucking basement, Melody.
Did you guys do something?
It was painful.
Okay,
what else did you guys do, Melody?
All right, so we were fighting these wolves in the woods.
You were.
One of the wolves caught on fire. They attacked us first. One of them transformed into a werewolf afterwards, after it was on fire, and ended up... Oh, no. Oh, no.
So I proposed the deal again.
You were a werewolf, though.
Now, wait a minute. He didn't say he was a werewolf.
No. I didn't say I was a werewolf.
Green flame?
Did you guys kill all the wolves?
Yeah.
No, the wolves didn't die.
Three of them did, yeah.
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 But the werewolf didn't.
Oh, really? So
Yeah,
the werewolf didn't die, but other things died in that forest, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Skelly, are you a soul of a dead wolf?
Maybe one of the things floating around in this chest.
What else did you guys kill in the woods?
I'm gonna propose it again. You help me solve this problem. There's 3 people left alive that slayed this dragon that are the cause of me being a skeleton. Very much in pain now, skeleton. Skelly can feel, and he's not happy.
I want to lean into Melody and just whisper to her, "Do you trust me?"
Sure.
Alright. I'm gonna hand her some berries and say, "Eat this."
I'm gonna really regret this. Yes, I eat the berries.
Cool.
Okay. So on player level, what do these berries do?
It's the Witchbane. Now that she's eating them, she can't use magic.
Oh no!
What?
I
Wow.
run forward and attack
Hold on.
Melody with my sword.
Melody, roll Defy Danger.
What am I rolling it on?
Con.
That's a 6.
Oh my!
Okay, so you're poisoned. Sure.
After I've given her the berries, she doesn't know that until she tries to use magic. By the way,
Okay.
and until it's cured, she can't use magic.
Okay.
I'm then gonna step backwards and be like, "So about that power."
Yo, what's the power?
Oh,
Entice me, Skelly.
I can entice you. I learned some things down in that basement. The gnomes didn't think I'd ever escape. They weren't too careful with their secrets. I need 3 ingredients. One of them we can get from Melody, and it's only going to be the painful way. You kill her, I could tell you the rest of them. But we start with her.
What's the end result?
Ultimate power. Power to solve whatever problems you have. Get rid of any foes. Save any animals you want. I don't care what you do with it. I'll give it to you. Once I get what I want, I'm out. I ain't no longer going to be no skeleton once I'm done doing what I need to do.
Padishar going to back away. Quietly.
Just you though, Melody. Gray, you going to help me with this one? You saved me from that wall. You get to decide right now which side you're going to be on.
Look.
Now you can be like, everybody just calm down here.
Look, Skelly. Look, I know you are angry right now.
I think we're past angry.
I can see that. I think just for you know what?
Come on, man.
I'm not going to stop you at this because you're bent on destruction right now, Melody. I mean,
You ain't got
why
no
you
friends here,
leave him
Melody.
dead?
Ain't nobody here was with you before. You're all alone right now.
Look. I mean, the only thing is if you kill her, I mean, we still gonna have to deal with everybody else that's here because obviously we're with you right now. So you can't just go around killing anybody right now. I know you're mad. It seems like you're really pissed off. I'm not sure what they did to you down there.
Look at the size of you. Look at us. We all go together. They ain't gonna stop us.
Does anyone want to try and knock the orb out of Skelly's hand?
Skelly.
Put the orb in my adventuring pack that Maria gave me.
Oh
I put oil of Taggett on a arrow.
Jesus.
I'm gonna charge a Melody and attack her with my sword.
Well,
Padishar's going
That's
to stop.
Huh?
Padishar's going to stop that.
Okay. So first of all, I guess roll for your attack, Brandon, on strength, I guess. No blockers.
11.
Yeah, okay. And then is Padishar the only one who's going to roll to stop?
Look,
All right,
he's bent on killing her.
all right. So,
Look.
well, go ahead and roll to stop, Padishar.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Is that on my strength as well?
Yeah, that can be on. Well, it's on, I guess, bonds technically.
I don't really have bonds with anybody.
Yeah. So it'd be a flat 2d6 then.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to give a -2 to his roll. So his roll goes from what'd you have, an 11?
Yep.
So it brings it down to a 9. So basically, Melody can like trade blows, I guess.
Okay.
So first, you get to attack. So go ahead and roll for damage. For Skelly first.
No, for Skelly first?
Yeah.
Oh, that's about my 1d10.
Damn.
Holy shit. Okay.
All right. And then Melody, you roll for a counter.
Okay.
We're out here trying to find mist. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
But we'll find mist later. We solve this problem now.
Okay. Oh, how are we supposed to find mist later? Padishar's trying to stop you right now. He's the only one that is able to even track mist right now.
So do I roll?
I can find another poison for that.
2d6 and then.
Okay.
Just roll for damage.
We're off the rails right now, but okay.
That's a 5.
All right. And so tell me how you guys trade blows.
Just gonna charge at her, sword drawn. And I'm gonna do it to the right and just slash it down on top of her left-hand shoulder there.
Okay. And then so he catches you on the shoulder. How do you counterattack?
I have the rapier crossbow, just kind of, and pull it up and push it up towards the other shoulder, like basically cross.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you get your stabs in. What is What is Gray doing right now?
Gray looks over at Skelly and says, "Remember, you owe me a life debt.
Don't you dare call this into
You owe me a life debt.
You would dare.
You owe me a life debt. I know you're angry. I obviously you are really mad.
Then you're like,
Which
hey, man,
you need to tell
the orb
me.
making you crazy. It's just the orb making you crazy. You need to let go of that orb.
Are you going crazy because of the orb? Is it like I understand you have your memories back?
All the orb did was remind me of who I used to be.
But you are not that person right now, Skelly.
Stick the orb back in him.
You're not that person right now, Skelly.
Force it back inside him.
Maria seems to be the only person who might help me. Will you help me on my path right now?
I understand that he's pissed off right now.
Oh,
Don't do that. Don't do it, Maria. I'm warning you.
All right.
You won't like me if I'm angry.
I promise you power if you help me kill Melody.
That's a 10.
All right. Shoot him then.
Damage doesn't really matter. What I'm going for is now he's going to be asleep. And
Right.
fucking hell.
All right. So yeah, Gray,
8
mark
damage and you're asleep.
mark 8 damage and you're asleep.
Okay. I'm asleep.
Yep.
And 8 damage.
Padishar, what's up?
While I fire it, I'm like,
Very confused.
sorry about this.
So you still gonna hang out in the back?
Badashar, I promise power.
I don't want power.
Need this solved.
I don't understand this. Is your end game to kill her?
It is. And extract from her what I need for the ritual. And then we track down the remaining 2.
Ah.
But I need you with this on me.
Nah,
Your
man.
full of shit, man. I ain't gonna hurt you after. But I'd like your help with this.
I want to know why Maria's helping.
You want to
Why,
ask Maria?
Maria?
Why she's helping?
Yes, why?
It's her fucking fault Miss left.
Oh, well, I'm asleep, so I don't know none of this.
Now that we've gotten to this point on a player level, I've basically been using the Thief's flexible morals the entire time. She's actually lawful evil and massively sincere for Mist.
Okay.
Yeah. She already doesn't like that he's left, and she thinks it's her fault.
Okay. All right. All right. So while Padishar is just like hanging out, then Melody, what are you doing?
Unfortunately, because I only know from a player level that I've been poisoned, I would normally try to heal at this time.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
I love you right now for playing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I even roll or?
Oh, you go ahead and roll.
Yeah, let's roll, and then
Because is there a certain number of turns? Because I don't have any spell to dispel a poison.
How it works is that until cured, if the poison was applied, which means you eat it, the target can't use magic. I guess if you got a good roll, because it has a touch target, magical effects or attacks are diminished or halved.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
you
well-
have no magic.
Yeah. So roll your 2d6.
That's a 10, actually.
All right. So, yeah, you're basically gonna get we'll say half the magic. So on a 10 plus, anything under a 10, nothing will happen. So then roll for your healing.
Okay. That's only a 3, but
right.
it's better than a nothing.
So you're gonna take a 1, basically.
I mean, that's still better than a nothing.
But you recognize that like your magic is not working correctly. Like
yeah, it's not good.
You felt pretty good about your cast, like it was gonna be a slam dunk, and it barely sputtered out. So you notice something.
Batishar knows what he wants to do now.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Melody's sort of healing over there. What is Batishar doing?
Batishar wants to get the orb.
Okay. All right.
Again.
And him and Fang are going to do that.
So roll basically defy danger on Dex, I guess.
All right. So
for getting in close.
2. That's 12.
Okay, so you're going to get in close, and you're going to sort of start wrestling the orb away. How are you doing this?
Fang's going in the bag to grab the orb while I'm wrestling Scully.
Okay. All right. So you won't incur any, you won't cause any damage, but you will manage to like get the orb.
Yeah.
So you have the orb. Skelly, what are you doing?
Don't do this, Batishar. We don't have to be enemies in this, Batishar.
I don't want to kill people unnecessarily, man. I thought you were cool.
I thought I was too, till I got my memories back and realized what happened. Melody. You got the orb now, you get to decide what happens. But I'm taking one last slash at Melody before you take my memories back away.
Alright. So yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
That ain't even hitting.
Nope. Yeah, so you go to attack Melody. You can basically attack him instead. So he's left himself open in his attack. And you roll for damage.
Okay.
Melody, pin his ass down. I'm gonna stick this bitch back in him.
That's a.
Wait a minute. I only take 7 damage because I had armor.
That's 1 damage.
1 damage.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, but so how are you attacking him?
Well, since Batishar is basically yelling for me to pin him, I guess I have him down to the ground, and that's
okay.
Not causing a lot of damage.
So yeah, you stick your bayonet in his ribcage, forcing him to the ground, but it doesn't cause a lot of damage because you're basically just pinning him down. So Skelly is forced on the ground. Maria, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up behind Batishar and pour oil and tag it on his back.
Okay. Let's roll Defy Danger for getting in for that.
What's that on?
Let's roll on your dex.
Alright. That's 7.
Okay. So you managed to graze him with the oil of Taggart, but it's going to take a turn for it to take effect. So basically, Batishar, you've got the oil on you, but you're well, roll Defy Danger actually, Batishar.
Yeah, I was gonna say Defy Danger on what, Dex?
Let's roll on your Constitution for
on my Constitution
for resisting the poison, basically.
All right, let me see if Constitution plays a part. I guess it wouldn't. All right, let's see if Fang could help me, but I guess not. All right. Nope, sure didn't help.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, basically you got 1 turn before you fall asleep. Then Gray is still asleep. So yeah, Batishar, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to put the orb back inside Skelly.
Yeah.
Skelly, shove it back in there as hard as I can.
He's pinned down, so that's free action. You can get it in there.
Yeah, shove it back into where it came from.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, the orb goes right into Skelly's chest, glowing and all, and then you fall over on top of him asleep. Melody, what are you doing?
I have no idea at this point because
you saw Maria put me to sleep, kick her in the fucking face.
Yeah, I think that I probably need to figure out how to. I definitely need to try to heal again, even though it's not going to be a whole bunch. So, Arcane Art again.
Okay.
2 people that tried to help you, they're asleep. You go heal.
I have to. It's okay. It's an 11.
Okay.
So.
Well, she's healing. Skelly, the orb goes back inside you. What happens?
Dazed and confused now. Gone back to guys. What is going on? Like what? Why is this guy on top of me? Padishar?
I just shouted
I'm gonna,
Skelly.
I'm gonna push Padishar off.
What is pull your mic down.
I'm gonna shout at Skelly. Stay there for a second.
I mean,
good.
okay.
That's what
Okay.
what does Maria do?
I'm gonna splash more potion into Melody's face this time. Oil of Taggart again.
Okay. How much oil of Taggart do you have?
I get 3 uses of each poison.
Okay. All right. So
Constitution.
roll for it.
That's a 9.
Okay. And then Melody, roll Defy Danger. With that'll be with your. You can do it with
That's a 6.
Constitution. No.
Yeah,
right.
that's a 6 for Constitution.
So yeah, you get splashed in the face. You're basically gonna fall asleep after your next attempt to do anything.
Samson.
What do you do with your last moments, Melody?
I'm flipping her the bird while I splash it, by the way.
Run the fuck away or you're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to run. Try to run very, very.
Listen, you could kick Gray or Padishar in the head if they would wake up.
Okay, all right. Yes, I do that. Specifically, Gray. Yes, I'm gonna try to get Gray to wake up.
Obviously, I'm gonna try and stop her.
Okay. So basically, yeah, roll on. We'll say Defy Danger on your dexterity to get to Gray before Maria gets to you.
That's an 8.
All right. So Maria, you can basically roll an attempt against her. Are you attacking or what are you doing?
Tripping her to keep her from getting there.
Okay. So roll on. I guess Dex for tripping.
That's a 10.
Yeah, so definitely manages to trip you, Melody. But as you fall, you do manage to sort of like hit Gray in the side of the face with your hand as you reach out. As you fall.
It's nothing personal. I'm just trying to wake you up.
You hit the ground and you fall asleep. Gray, you get slapped awake. What are you doing?
Jesus. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, everybody's asleep. Wait a minute. Bitch, you put me to sleep.
How do you even know if they're asleep or not? You just woke up.
Are they dead?
They will be soon.
Skelly.
Gray, this orb is starting to burn again.
Skelly, the last time I took that orb out, you got really mean.
What do you mean mean?
You were mean.
I don't
While
even
he's
know what's
saying
going
this,
on.
I'm backing up
Should I,
towards Skelly.
Should I like pull it out? Should I try to pull it out?
No,
Yes.
no, you don't.
Yes.
No, you
Do it.
don't pull it out.
What?
No, you don't. First of all, y'all need to all calm down right now.
I don't know. This thing's burning out too much. I think I'm gonna try to yank it out, guys. I'm
Don't
really
you
not
do
liking how
it,
this is
Skelly.
feeling.
I'm warning you.
What do I roll for it, Mike?
Don't do it, Skelly.
You can roll on strength.
9.
So you start pulling it out. It'll take you a minute though because you've got to like wrestle it out. And Gray, other than talking, do you do anything? I mean, you have the moment to take an action.
Okay. So
Wake me the fuck up.
Skelly, stop this now.
Look, man. All I know is it's starting to hurt. I need this out now. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Slap him Padishar awake.
All right.
You've got to get past us first.
Oh, I'll get past you.
Yeah, so roll. It's only Maria right now because Skelly's got to, you know.
Yeah, I'm wrestling with the orb.
So yeah, roll Defy Danger for reaching Padishar, I guess, on your dex.
Okay, so okay, all right. Was it 2d6? Excuse me.
Yeah, 2d6 on your dexterity.
Okay. That's 8, 9, 10. That's a 10.
Okay. So yeah, you reach before anyone can get to you. You do reach Padishar and manage to sort of slap him awake.
Yes.
What is Maria doing?
Wake up, you fool.
She's just gonna stab Melody while she's down.
Okay.
If I can't stop the giant man, killing her is the best next option.
You can't stop the giant man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use backstab.
Okay.
Surprise or defenseless enemy.
Yeah.
You can choose to deal your damage or roll dex.
Now she's
Roll plus dex.
Now she's asleep, but you've got the other two who could potentially stop you. So roll for an attack, basically.
That is a 9.
Okay. And then, are any of you going to act against him as he's going to stab?
Oh yeah, Padishar's definitely stopping that.
Okay.
From a dead sleep?
No, he got slapped
He's
awake.
awake.
Yeah,
He
great.
got slapped awake.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You like just woke up.
And I know what
That's
happened.
Well, I mean,
No.
he basically can wake up and see. I mean, you know, you can take basically like a -1 to attack, just for the being groggy of just waking up. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, me and Fang are stopping that shit. So that would be what on strength, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that is a 2d6 plus 3. That's an 11.
Okay.
Nice.
So, he is going to stab Maria, but you're going to get a full shot in without any repercussions to you.
I can hear you. Be right back.
Yep.
Restroom.
So, roll for damage on Maria. Or Melody, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna roll plus dex
Okay.
for a 9. So
No, yeah,
on a 7 or 9, I choose one because I'm using backstab.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, instead of dealing my damage, I can roll on dex, and
Okay.
on a 7 or 9, I get to choose one of the things. So I am gonna choose. I deal my damage plus a d6.
Okay.
D8. D6.
So Maria
7 damage.
Maria takes 7 damage. She is
You mean
awoken by the stabbing. And then go ahead, Padishar, and roll your damage against Maria.
Alright, that's a d8 plus 2. That's a 9.
All right.
So sorry, what was Maria's total for my damage?
7.
Okay.
Okay. Then, so yeah, tell me how you attack Maria as she's attacking Melody.
Alright, as she's stabbing Melody, I take Fang and throw Fang at Maria's face as I come in and just like uppercut Maria in her fucking throat.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, cool.
I love it.
And yeah, so everyone takes their respective damage. And so Skelly, you pull the orb out.
God damn it.
Yep, it's in your hands. And like before, you fall to the ground for a moment. And then we'll come back to you as you.
Padishar yells, "Gray, stick the fucking orb back inside Skelly!"
Gray, what are you doing?
I'm going to grab the orb look, Skelly.
Just help me out, Gray!
He's literally dangling him from the orb.
Hey, I mean, Skelly. I told you to calm down.
Don't do it, Gray. Don't.
So roll,
Maria, you're gonna get yours.
So roll.
Skelly.
Basically,
Okay.
roll on like Defy Danger that Skelly won't wake up before you can put it in.
Oh, he's not gonna wake
Yeah,
up
roll on.
because I'm
on,
rolling against him.
Yeah, roll on Dex.
So I get a 1d6 and a 1d8 on that roll.
Okay.
Okay, we'll roll the 1d6
How do you get a 1d6 and a 1d8 on a roll?
because I'm rolling against it. Oh, is it a roll to five danger? Would
Yeah,
I get?
Yes, Defy
Yeah,
Danger.
Defy Danger. 2d6.
Okay, well let me roll another 6 and we'll just add it up.
8.
That's 8, 9, 10. That's still a 10.
Okay. You do for a second time cram that orb into Skelly's chest. And I think we're gonna
you.
We're gonna cut here. We're gonna come back to this fight next week because we're basically at our time. So we will continue this.
Somebody need to chill out.
I don't even know what to call this right now.
Fuck, Skelly. Damn.
Yeah, this is bonkers.
So, out of a player's perspective, who the fuck is Skelly? Because for the life of me, I can't remember.
Dragon.
No,
Remember
They
the
killed a
werewolf?
dragon.
Is he the werewolf that disappeared?
no.
He's okay. He's the green flame.
I
Choke me
think
down
No,
werewolf.
no.
Yeah.
So Skelly, from player level, Skelly is one of the dire wolves that got murdered out in front of the.
Oh, I thought he was like the werewolf because of the green
Nah.
flame, like the in the
No,
building.
no.
Now this
The way he
see, I
kept
was
like pushing him
confused on
around,
that.
I was thinking he was the dragon.
So on the level of like for GM level, the dire wolves were protecting the dragon's cave, right? They obviously were friends of the dragon,
Okay.
right? And you guys murdered all but one of them, right? But the gnomes were like taking souls from dead things.
Oh, you
in the
mean the
forest.
one that was on fucking fire?
No.
No,
The one that was on fire was
I
the
could have
werewolf.
sworn that's the one
Okay.
they were talking about too because of the green
Yeah.
flame. That's what
The-
I thought. But
The gnomes were doing experimentation, and they were basically taking souls from the dead things in the forest and experimenting on them. And it would seem as though the Skelly's bones were imbued with the soul of one of those dead wolves.
Okay.
Huh.
Who's now very upset that not only did he die, but the dragon's dead.
Oh, he's not upset. He's got the orb back inside him. He's happy again.
Well, I'm not upset now, but that's without the orb.
So, anyways, this has been an interesting night.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
Yeah. So thanks to all the people who were watching.
All one of you.
I think we had three.
See you, Jesse.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
to.
we had three. I was one.
Yeah.
I was
So-
one.
Till the next time on Dragon
was just
Ball
one.
Z.
Yeah,
it was
on
just Jesse.
Skeleton Ball Z. Yeah.
Skeleton Ball Z.